Gear up for summer at the Denny Menhold dealerships in Rapid City. Trade-in values are at an all-time high, and there's never been a better time to buy. With over 400 vehicles on location, you're guaranteed to find the right ride to take you into summer. And while you're here, make sure to sign up to win some great summer gear, like a Rice Honda side-by-side, Black Hills Fireplace Traeger smoker, a variety of gift certificates, and more. Come by and check out a great selection of vehicles and summer gear at any of the Denny Menhold dealerships in Rapid City and at menholdsummer.com.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Everyone says they want to change the world.
But not everyone will.
We are not everyone.
You're doing a lot. Maybe you're starting a family, building a home, growing a business. Security First Bank knows your life is constantly changing. And while our commitment remains constant, we're changing too, with tools, technology, and new products from people you trust. For all the ways you're changing and all the things you're doing, we're the bank. Security First Bank. Member FDIC.
Gear up for summer at the Denny Menhold dealerships in Rapid City. Trade-in values are at an all-time high, and there's never been a better time to buy. With over 400 vehicles on location, you're guaranteed to find the right ride to take you into summer. And while you're here, make sure to sign up to win some great summer gear, like a Rice Honda side-by-side, Black Hills Fireplace Traeger smoker, a variety of gift certificates, and more. Come by and check out a great selection of vehicles and summer gear at any of the Denny Menhold dealerships in Rapid City and at menholdsummer.com.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Everyone says they want to change the world.
But not everyone will.
We are not everyone.
You're doing a lot. Maybe you're starting a family, building a home, growing a business. Security First Bank knows your life is constantly changing. And while our commitment remains constant, we're changing too, with tools, technology, and new products from people you trust. For all the ways you're changing and all the things you're doing, we're the bank. Security First Bank. Member FDIC.
Are serving up a grillin', chillin', and thrillin' summer. Register to win a side-by-side at any Menholt dealership. Other prizes like a Traeger smoker from Black Hills Fireplace, grill and fire pit, golf at Red Rocks, Dakota Butcher, Sicky's Garage, Plant Smith, and more. While you're in, check out what's hot on the lot. With trade-in values at an all-time high, there's never been a better time to buy. Your grillin', chillin', and thrillin' summer starts at Denny Menholt Dealerships, Rapid City, and menholtsummer.com. Denny Menholt dealers are serving up.
My kid wrecked his car, his third car. The kid needs a car. We need the kid to have a car. What did I do? I begged my insurance agent for mercy. That's another story. Then I went to Copper Motors in Rapid City and found a safe, reliable car.
Copper Motors is a small, trusted dealership specializing in safe, quality pre-owned vehicles. No pressure, no hassle. Each vehicle is inspected, serviced, and detailed with a warranty like no other. Copper Motors, corner of Campbell and Omaha.
You're doing a lot. Maybe you're starting a family, building a home, growing a business, or investing in your legacy. Security First Bank knows your life is constantly changing. And while our commitment remains constant, we're changing too, with tools, technology, and new products from people you trust. For all the ways you're changing and all the things you're doing, we're the bank. Security First Bank. Member FDIC.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch the TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Scott Carlson right here in Rapid City, and I can switch you over and you can start saving today. Me and my team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. It's easy to switch and save. Just call me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson. Want the real deal? Like a good neighbor? State Farm is there. Switching is easy.
Denny Menholt dealers are serving up a grillin', chillin', and thrillin' summer. Register to win a side-by-side at any Menholt dealership. Other prizes like a Traeger smoker from Black Hills Fireplace, grill and fire pit, golf at Red Rocks, Dakota Butcher, Sicky's Garage, Plant Smith, and more. While you're in, check out what's hot on the lot. With trade-in values at an all-time high, there's never been a better time to buy. Your grillin', chillin', and thrillin' summer starts at Denny Menholt Dealerships, Rapid City, and menholtsummer.com. Denny Men.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Star Spangled Batter on Jackson Boulevard in Rapid City, South Dakota. Famous for their delicious cakes, cupcakes, and other tasty baked goods. But did you know they're the only bakery in town to offer free consultations? Not to mention free samples when planning your big or small wedding. They also take special orders for that special party for that special someone. Check out their daily specials on Facebook or call ahead to grab some goodies for the office on your way to work. Star Spangled Batter is a proud sponsor of Rapid City sports and activities on liveticket.tv.
A lot has changed since 1962, but one thing hasn't: the hometown service you expect from Dale's Tire and Retreading. Dale's Tire has been providing quality brands and service to the Black Hills area for over 50 years, and we couldn't have done it without you. That's why we are pleased to service your vehicle, saving you time and getting your vehicle back on the road. Because at Dale's Tire, we don't just sell tires, we build lifetime relationships. Dale's Tire, Campbell Street and Deadwood Avenue, Rapid City. A lot of
Denny Menholt dealers are serving up a grillin', chillin', and thrillin' summer. Register to win a side-by-side at any Menholt dealership. Other prizes like a Traeger smoker from Black Hills Fireplace, grill and fire pit, golf at Red Rocks, Dakota Butcher, Sicky's Garage, Plant Smith, and more. While you're in, check out what's hot on the lot. With trade-in values at an all-time high, there's never been a better time to buy. Your grillin', chillin', and thrillin' summer starts at Denny Menholt Dealerships, Rapid City, and menholtsummer.com. Denny Men.
Join the team and take on your legacy. Since 1862, the South Dakota Army National Guard has been ready to defend our freedom and our way of life. When our nation calls, we are there to help our friends, neighbors, and communities in the event of forest fires, floods, tornadoes, and severe winter storms right here in South Dakota. Now we want you to write the next chapter in our rich history of the South Dakota Army National Guard. Visit their Facebook and Instagram pages or nationalguard.com/SD.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements. Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show. With big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. And stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com. Hi, this
Denny Menholt dealers are serving up a grillin', chillin', and thrillin' summer. Register to win a side-by-side at any Menholt dealership. Other prizes like a Traeger smoker from Black Hills Fireplace, grill and fire pit, golf at Red Rocks, Dakota Butcher, Sicky's Garage, Plant Smith, and more. While you're in, check out what's hot on the lot. With trade-in values at an all-time high, there's never been a better time to buy. Your grillin', chillin', and thrillin' summer starts at Denny Menholt Dealerships, Rapid City, and menholtsummer.com. Denny Men.
My kid wrecked his car, his third car. The kid needs a car. We need the kid to have a car. What did I do? I begged my insurance agent for mercy. That's another story. Then I went to Copern Motors in Rapid City and found a safe, reliable car.
Copern Motors is a small, trusted dealership specializing in safe, quality pre-owned vehicles. No pressure, no hassle. Each vehicle is inspected, serviced, and detailed with a warranty like no other. Copern Motors, corner of Campbell and Omaha.
You're doing a lot. Maybe you're starting a family, building a home, growing a business, or investing in your legacy. Security First Bank knows your life is constantly changing. And while our commitment remains constant, we're changing too, with tools, technology, and new products from people you trust. For all the ways you're changing and all the things you're doing, we're the bank. Security First Bank. Member FDIC. you're doing.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights, we switch the TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Scott Carlson right here in Rapid City, and I can switch you over and you can start saving today. Me and my team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. It's easy to switch and save. Just call me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson. Want the real deal? Like a good neighbor? State Farm is there. Switching is easy.
Denny Menholt dealers are serving up a grillin', chillin', and thrillin' summer. Register to win a side-by-side at any Menholt dealership. Other prizes like a Traeger smoker from Black Hills Fireplace, grill and fire pit, golf at Red Rocks, Dakota Butcher, Sicky's Garage, Plant Smith, and more. While you're in, check out what's hot on the lot. With trade-in values at an all-time high, there's never been a better time to buy. Your grillin', chillin', and thrillin' summer starts at Denny Menholt dealerships, Rapid City, and MenholtSummer.com. Denny Menholt.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Star Spangled Batter on Jackson Boulevard in Rapid City, South Dakota. Famous for their delicious cakes, cupcakes, and other tasty baked goods. But did you know they're the only bakery in town to offer free consultations? Not to mention free samples when planning your big or small wedding. They also take special orders for that special party for that special someone. Check out their daily specials on Facebook or call ahead to grab some goodies for the office on your way to work. Star Spangled Batter is a proud sponsor of Rapid City sports and activities on liveticket.tv.
A lot has...
evening, everybody. Thank you all for being here. What a wonderful crowd we have. My name is Sandy Carlson, and I have had the honor of being the president of the Rapid City Public School Foundation for the past year. It is my pleasure, on behalf of the foundation, to welcome each of you here tonight for the 2022 Evening of Excellence. Welcome to our distinguished scholars, their honored teachers, family and friends. Welcome to our Teacher of the Year, our teachers of distinction, and all of the educators and administrators who are here with us tonight. Welcome to our school board members, and welcome to our generous sponsors and donors. For those of you who may not know, the mission of the Rapid City Public School Foundation is to enhance and enrich the educational experience of K-12 students, to recognize and inspire those who guide student learning, and to build community support for public education. The Evening of Excellence is one of the ways we realize our mission. And tonight is a night to celebrate our students, to celebrate our teachers, and to celebrate our schools. I would like to take a moment to recognize our 3 major sponsors whose generosity make tonight possible. Please stand and be recognized. State Farm agents Matt McCormick and Scott Carlson, Monument Health, and Black Hills Energy. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for being incredible community partners. Next, I would like to recognize Dr. Lori Simon and the Rapid City Board of Education members who are in attendance. Could you please stand and be recognized? And now, you have to pay attention for this one. I will ask you to stand if you are a current or former educator, school administrator, or member of a school staff. Please stand. Truly, there are not words enough to thank you for what you do. We appreciate you. I'd also like to just shout out to one special person who's here this evening, Sharon Lee, who's our founder of the Public School Foundation. And my last welcome is just for my fellow members of the Public School Foundation Board who are here in attendance. Will you please stand? A list of the board is in the back of your program. And I just want to say thank you, everybody. You're scattered around, nobody's standing. Stand. Thank you all so much for your hard work this year, and a special shout out to Jane Kramer and her Evening of Excellence Committee for putting this event together. And now, without further ado, I would like to welcome Sharon Haswold, who is the chair of our the chair of our Teacher of the Year Committee, to the stage, and she will be presenting the Teacher of the Year recognition.
Hello, everybody. Can everybody hear me? Okay. Well, as Sandy said, my name is Sharon Haswold, and it was my honor to be the chairman of the Teacher of the Year Committee. We had 18 incredible nominees that pretty much knocked our socks off. So I'm going to read the nominees' names. If they're present, I ask that they stand when their name is read and remain standing until all are recognized, and we'll hold our applause until then. We have Andrea Thedorp from Black Hawk Elementary, Jason Beerley, Canyon Lake Elementary, Andrew Belsauce, Central High School, Bobby Morrison, Carl Drive Elementary, Amanda Widmer, East Middle School, Tila Warren, General Beadle, Gayleen Richards, Grandview, Andrea Pulsher from Horace Mann, Brandy Spurley from Meadowbrook, Joey Russell from North Middle School, Sean Binder from Rapid City High School, Tanya Addison from South Middle School, Ward Johnston from South Park Elementary, Jason Olson from Southwest Middle School, and Jeff Fierro from Stevens High School, Kelsey Wegner from West Middle School, and Shauna Meisman from Wilson Elementary. So let's give them all a big round of applause. And now it is my pleasure to present our 2022 Teacher of the Year for the Rapid City Area School District, Jennifer Mucheski. Jennifer is a teacher at Valley View Elementary and was the driving force behind a program to address kindergarten students needing intensive intervention. As they said, all the applicants were incredible, and Jennifer's passion for her school and students very much resonated with us. So I will turn it over to Jennifer, and again, a big thank you to all the nominees and all the school teachers.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you to our sponsors and the foundation for this wonderful evening. Representing Rapid City as the Teacher of the Year is humbling. It's an opportunity that I have so much gratitude and appreciation for. I owe a lot of gratitude and appreciation to my husband, Kyle, my sons, Easton and Coulter, and I owe so much to my very first teachers, or my parents, who are here tonight. The love, patience, and support from my family has accelerated my successes. I also want to give a shout out to every teacher I've ever had. I was a Burquest Bulldog, a North Middle School Eagle, a Central Cobbler. My undergraduate and graduate study programs even took place within the walls of the various schools and buildings in Rapid City. Rapid City Area Schools has felt like my home since 1993 when I was in kindergarten. I'm forever grateful for the opportunity to continue the work of the teachers and educators before me. It was 11 years ago, almost to the day, when I received the offer to teach kindergarten at Valley View. It was my dream come true, and now as a Viking, a Valley View Viking, I live that dream every day, and I can't imagine that dream ever changing. There are educators in this room right now who have played a role in my upbringing, not only as a child, but as an educator. We'd be here all night if I started dropping names, but if you had me as a student or currently work with me, will you stand up? This honor is as much yours as it is mine, so thank you. I hope to do you proud. I aspire to be as effective and influential as the leaders who have led me. Innovation is what makes progress, and as successful as our district is, we have many areas to expand. Research and experience prove that earlier we close the academic achievement gap, the more successful students will be. My next dream is to help create early educational opportunities that will eliminate that gap altogether. Supporting and preparing students before coming into the classroom should be the next big goal for our entire community. I've experienced firsthand how difficult it is for parents to find adequate, safe, and effective early childhood education. Kindergarten is rigorous and critical to success, so we need to come together to be more proactive in protecting our youngest assets. I have ideas, and I hope to share them with those of you who want to know more, or those of you who have similar passions and goals. If that is you, see me after class. Rapid City School District has made efforts to support our youngest struggling learners, but we must do more. We can't let any more students fall through the cracks. One area I hold a strong passion for is that early intervention for struggling kindergarten and first graders. This year, the kindergarten and first grade teams at Valley View did pilot what we called Junior First. It is a very successful multi-age intervention setting. These students have benefited from diagnostic assessments, prescriptive learning targets, relevant and effective curriculum with explicitly targeted instruction, and a smaller class size. By doing so, we've created a unique cohort of success stories that I wish I had more time to talk about. But I'm here because of and for those success stories. I know our schools and community can come together to establish a better educational foundation for our littlest of leaders. And really, we are all here because of success stories. Seniors, honored educators, community members, families, seniors, and honored educators, we're here because you are a success story. The success you have had so far will launch you into further achievements. For the seniors in the room, I have a few words of wisdom, encouragement, and warning. Find wisdom from the leaders around you. The wisdom I've gained since I was in your shoes came from the people around me. I was in your chairs in 2007, so I know exactly how you're feeling right now. Look for the quiet, calm, and thoughtful leaders. Ask questions when you don't know, and give advice when you do know. Become the leaders who have led you. I encourage you to pursue your dreams and extend yourself outside of your comfort zones. You won't grow and learn within the imaginary boundaries you've put yourselves in, so put yourself out there and go for your wildest ambitions. And I warn you, don't take life too seriously. You only have one life. Spend it in ways that make you feel happy, fulfilled, and whole. Congratulations, seniors. To the older adults, parents and teachers in the room, thank you for the moments you've created for children and students. Moments that may seem insignificant are not insignificant at all. The students in this room, myself included, are proud to have been taught and led by you. You are the reason these students and countless others are successful each and every day. Please find the strength in yourself to see your value and feel the appreciation we have for you. Parents and teachers, congratulations on raising and supporting brilliant young leaders. And speaking of young leaders, I need to kiss mine goodnight and send them to bed. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon, and congratulations again, Jennifer, and all of our teachers of distinction. Once per year, we have the opportunity to recognize graduating seniors and their chosen teachers who they credit with influencing their education. Each of our honored students is here tonight because he or she is considered academically excellent by ranking in the top 5% of their graduating class at either Central or Stevens High Schools. Students, this puts you in the top tier. You have worked so hard, and we say congratulations for all of your achievements. I encourage all of you to continue to set high standards for your studies as you move on to the next stages of your lives, so that you can continue to be academically excellent. But I also encourage you to look broadly at what it means to be excellent, not only academically, but in the life you choose to live. I'm going to share 8 words with you, 45 characters, if you're counting, that I hope you will consider. Live simply. Love generously. Care deeply. And speak kindly. These 8 words coincidentally describe the very characteristics of your honored teachers in the words that were written by you, their students. So yes, continue to pursue excellence in your studies, but also strive to emulate your honored teachers and strive for excellence in how you choose to live your lives. Live simply, love generously, care deeply, and speak kindly. And with that, we will begin our presentation of our distinguished scholars. I'd like to give a few housekeeping notes to begin. We will ask our first row of students to line up alphabetically as listed in this evening's program. Over here to my right. Honored teachers, please join your students, so the first row or so. When we read your name, students, please come up on the stairs with your teacher, receive your certificates, and then stand here in the middle of the stage until we are done reading. And then when we finish reading, you can just exit off. Remaining students and teachers just kind of line up in the same fashion. You're all smart, I think you can figure it out. And we have Peggy down here directing traffic, so. Okay, our first honored student is Connor Beckman, who attends Stevens High School. He is the son of Jason and Joanne Beckman. His nominated teacher is Jeffrey Fierro, who taught him English 9 and Advanced English 10 during his freshman and sophomore years at Stevens. And here's what Connor wrote. I have been lucky to have Mr. Fierro as a teacher and mentor, not only through high school, but for the majority of my life. I appreciated how he would hold all his students, including me, to a high standard, standards that I always strive to meet. He caused me to think deeper, to speak clearer, and to use my linking verbs correctly. Mr. Fierro has definitely been the most impactful teacher of my high school career. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Grace Belcher from Central High School. Proud parents are Nathan and Kristen Belcher. Honored teacher is Bruce Knowles from South Park Elementary and Central High School. Orchestra, 4th and 5th grade, 9th through 12th grade. My orchestra teacher, Mr. Bruce Knowles, has taught me almost everything I know about music and my cello. When I first started orchestra in 4th grade, Mr. Knowles was the high school teacher and would take time out of his day to visit our elementary school. He would tirelessly and fearlessly come in every Monday and Thursday afternoon to teach a group of rowdy kids who wanted to learn a string instrument. Mr. Knowles instilled a love for music in each of us, something that I have never let go of. I first learned cello under him, and I have kept playing cello for the last 8 years because of Mr. Knowles. He helped me to learn read music, to understand the instrument, and he gave me a hunger to learn more. He taught me during my 4th and 5th grade years and started me on a path of love of music, which I carry with me during my middle school years. When I reached high school, Mr. Knowles was once again my instructor. He had been my orchestra teacher for the last 4 years and has helped me become an excellent celloist. Under Mr. Knowles, I learned music theory, different music types, and how to create a great ensemble performance. I became a member of the school's elite chamber orchestra, primarily through Mr. Knowles' guidance. I also qualified as an all-state celloist 3 years in a row, and most recently got second chair. Mr. Knowles helped me to understand my instrument and appreciate music so that I can learn and play anything that the orchestra might throw at me. I want to continue in music after high school because of the passion for music that Mr. Knowles created in me. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Hayden Benz, who is a student at Stevens High School. He is the son of Theodore and Joan Benz. His nominated teacher is Tyler Olson, who taught him biology and microbiology during his freshman and senior years at Stevens. And here's what Hayden wrote. I have had countless exemplary teachers over the course of my 13 years in the Rapid City Area School District. They have all impacted my life in unforgettable ways, and I am truly grateful. However, rare is one that has made as big of an impact on me as Mr. Tyler Olson. I first met Mr. Olson the summer before my freshman year at a football camp for Stevens. In a sea of bigger, older, and sometimes scary football players, he was a face I could count on and rely on to always be there for me. I would later find out that he would be my biology teacher that same year, offering me an insight to Mr. Olson in two facets of my high school career, the classroom and the football field. He excelled equally at both. As a coach, he continually pushed me to better my craft, even if it meant getting a little angry. As a teacher, he struck a deep curiosity in the subject of biology that I had never experienced before, a curiosity that continues today. I was fortunate enough to have had the opportunity for Mr. Olson to again be my teacher during my senior year of high school in a microbiology class. As one of the only teachers in the state to offer such a class, Mr. Olson had the opportunity to explore what we as students are interested in, from growing sea monkeys, field trips to Rapid Creek, and plating bacteria in the lab. His class was interactive learning unlike anything I had ever experienced before. His impact on my life is immeasurable, helping to shape me into the person I am today. Mr. Tyler Olson is one of the finest teachers in Rapid City, and I am honored to have been his student.
Parents, feel free to come up and take pictures. This is your night, so go ahead, and if you want to come up and take a picture while we're introducing you, can certainly come up and get a closer shot. Our next honored student is Genevieve Bernard from Stevens High School. Proud parents are Greg and Julie Bernard. Honored teacher is Angela Giffen from Stevens High School, Spanish, freshman and senior year. Profa has been a monumental influence in my outlook of education and life. She has helped me become who I am today and has taught me that you should never stop learning and growing as a person. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Andrew Bjorson, who is a student at Central High School. He is the son of Heather and Andrew Bjorson. Andrew is not able to be with us this evening, but his nominated teacher, Nicole Bisgard, is here. She taught him math in the 11th and 12th grades at Central. And here's what Andrew had to say. Mrs. Bisgard is an outstanding teacher. She helped me through my struggles in both algebra and pre-calc and trig. When problems got complicated and hard, she would help me with my math step through step. Mrs. Bisgard also answered question after question from me. She was always very welcoming and understanding. Mrs. Bisgard is an all-around amazing teacher. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Riley Bach from Central High School. Proud parents are Kathy and Mike Bach. Honored teacher is Miss Garcia from Central High School, Spanish, freshman, sophomore, and senior year. I have had the pleasure of being in Miss Garcia's Spanish class for 3 out of my 4 years of Spanish. Miss Garcia has not only helped me become the student I am today, but also helped me become the person I am. Miss Garcia has always been a supportive teacher and helped me learn Spanish to the best of my abilities. I can't count the amount of times I have stayed after class just to talk to her about some pretty interesting topics. Ms. Garcia is one of the major reasons I am looking to minor in Spanish in college. Ms. Garcia is always willing to go the extra mile to make sure that a student is feeling included. One of my favorite parts of her class is the weekly check-in, where you tell her about the week and how included you felt in class, and the good and bad parts about your week. It's always a nice self-reflection as well. I will sincerely miss not being in Ms. Garcia's Spanish class next year. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Levi Bushing, who is a student at Stevens High School. He is the son of Nancy and Phil Bushing, and his nominated teacher is Dr. Andrew Smith, who taught him physics in the 11th and 12th grade at Stevens. In Levi's words, "It is obvious that Dr. Smith cares about his students. He is always full of energy and willing to help any student regardless of the request. He possesses lots of knowledge about physics, college, and life after college, and has been reliable when helping me in my college search and application process." Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Matthew Cooney from Central High School. Proud parents are Wade and Catherine Cooney. Honored teacher is Greg Steinberg from Wilson Elementary. Subjects, all. Grade, 5th grade. This is what he had to say about Mr. Steinberg. Mr. Steinberg, though he only taught me in 5th grade, has been a major influence in my life. His encouragement pushed me to set goals and persevere, thus improving my work ethic. He also positively influenced my character, conscience, and mindset, and made a large impact on my direction and outlook. I aspire to develop the character, benevolence, and humility Mr. Steinberg has demonstrated to his students in myself. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Nathan Davis, who attends Stevens High School. He is the son of Corey and Elizabeth Davis. His nominated teacher is Mr. Dragoo, who taught him concert band and jazz band in the 9th through 12th grades at Stevens. And here's what Nathan had to say. "When I first moved to Rapid City, Mr. Dragoo was one of the first people I met. Back then, I didn't know anyone, and it was good to have someone to talk to. Since then, Mr. Dragoo has taught me how to become a better musician and how to find more joy in music besides cheer placements. More importantly, he has taught me how to become a better leader among my peers. Without his influence, I'm not sure I would be pursuing music seriously after high school." Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Luke Dagan from Stevens High School. Proud parents are Donna and Barry Dagan. Honored teacher is Dr. Andrew Smith from Stevens High School. Subject, AP Physics, 11th and 12th grade. Through his unparalleled dedication and captivating style of teaching, Dr. Smith was able to inspire, motivate, and challenge me in every aspect imaginable. Whether it be providing me the opportunity to conduct and publish high-level research, or guiding me to pursue a deeper understanding of my unique academic interest within quantum mechanics. He was able to ignite my passion for knowledge and learning both inside and outside of the classroom. He has played an integral role within my education, enabling me to elevate myself to levels of achievement that I wasn't aware I was capable of. Dr. Smith's constant support and commitment in every area of my academic journey allowed me to excel to the utmost to my abilities while helping me to define a concise path to procure greatness moving forward. He is the one embodiment of knowledge and achievement, which spreads and fosters excellence to others after each and every interaction with them. His influence will continue to inspire me, an ingraining impression which will extend far into the future. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Keaton Fierro, who is a student at Stevens High School. He is the son of Jeff and Lindsay Fierro. His nominated teacher is Angela Giffen, who was his Spanish teacher in the 9th and 12th grades at Stevens. In Keaton's words, Profa works every day to not only spark a love of the Spanish language and of the Latino culture in all of her students, but she also teaches students to be kind and accepting of everyone. Her classroom has become a center for community. Room 305 hosts the Wise and Plus clubs, as well as a place where students can go during lunch and feel like they belong. Angela Profa Giffen has been a positive impact on not only me, but a great number of students at Stevens High School. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Tessa Frederick from Stevens High School. Proud parents are Christine and Mark Frederick. Honored teacher is Jennifer Rourke from Stevens High School. Subjects Spanish 1 and 2, freshman and sophomore year. Ms. Rourke, thank you for being an amazing teacher. During my first year of high school, I was always really nervous, especially about coursework and homework. But when I was in your class, I didn't feel like I had to worry, and instead, I could work with you and be successful. This has helped me understand how to be successful in school, not only putting in effort, but also being willing to ask for help and talk to others for understanding. Your class always helped me understand a culture outside of the one I am surrounded by and helped me develop a deep understanding and appreciation. During your class, I never felt that I was required, it was a required credit, and I would have gladly taken it for no credit, as you always made learning fun and set reasonable standards. Sincerely, Tessa Frederick.
Our next honored student is Angela Gaddis. She is a student at Central High School. She is the daughter of Jeff and Nicole Gaddis. Angela's nominated teacher is Mrs. Bryn Berkland, who taught her integrated math 2 during her sophomore year at Central. Here's what Angela wrote. Mrs. Berkland made math easy to understand and always came to class with the most positive attitude. She also made it very easy for me to ask her questions in the classroom. When I had finished her class, she helped me pick my math classes for the next 2 years and opened the door for me to start dual enrollment classes. She is still always there for me to ask her questions and has helped me progress my high school education further than I ever thought it would go. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Jennifer Garcia, who was unable to attend from Central High School, and her parent was Maria Morano, but her teacher is here, Candy Hastings, who is over here. So thank you for standing, from East Middle School, band 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. She helped me through a lot of home stuff and was always very nice and kind. I had been through some things and school was not going so well, and she truly, truly helped me so much. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Marette Jeske from Central High School. She is the daughter of Tamara and Lauren Jeske. Her nominated teacher is Patrick Sutliff, who was her FACS teacher at East Middle School in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grades. And here's what Marette had to say. The teacher who has influenced me the most would be my middle school FACS teacher, Mr. Sutliff. He has been one of the biggest influences, not only as I grew up, but in how I look at the world. In class, he was an easygoing teacher who liked to always joke around. I grew fond of how he went about issues and supported the students. He never let me or anyone be hard on ourselves. When I made a mistake, he would always be calm and just tell me to try again. He showed the class that making mistakes is normal and to never let those mistakes get you down. His class allowed you to explore all kinds of careers and paths that you could do in life. He wanted you to experience everything that you possibly could so that you knew what you liked and disliked. Over the years, I've come to find out that I still follow that same concept. I try as many things as I can so I can get an idea of what I enjoy and what I don't. I was a student aide for his class during my 8th grade year. And in that semester of student aiding, I learned how to help other kids the most. He had me answer the questions I was able to when kids needed help. He helped expand my knowledge in communicating with others and explaining things in detail. I will always be appreciative to him for helping me develop such an amazing skill. There are not enough words or time to explain how big of an impact he has had on my life. I will always look up to Mr. Sutliff. I want to let him know just how amazing a teacher and a person he is. So Mr. Sutliff, thank you for being you.
Our next honored student is Amber Grace from Central High School, daughter of Mary Grace. Honored teacher is Dr. Robert Riggs from Central High School, physics, 11th grade. Dr. Riggs always made his classes fun, yet understandable. He showed me new ways to approach problems. He interacted with me in a way that I have never experienced. He has shown me that he isn't just an outstanding educator, but someone I can trust. He took time to get to know me as a person and as a student. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Thomas Harr, who attends Stevens High School. He is the son of Jim Harr and Brenda Harr. His nominated teacher is Crystal McMacken, who was his integrated Math 1 teacher at Southwest Middle School in the 8th grade. And here's what Thomas wrote. Mrs. McMacken presents math in a fun way to students, whether it be fun problems, puzzles, or activities. She recruits many students to participate in the math competitions, and when I was in the 8th grade, Math Madness. She is doing the impossible by getting students to come outside of school hours to do math. Nevertheless, she encourages many of her students to take the math test out and encourages them to reach higher levels of math education in high school. Mrs. McMacken has a very beneficial impact on many of her students. Congratulations. And we'll have the next group come on up here.
Our next honored student is Derek Hill from Stevens High School. Proud parents are Heidi Rubens and Rick Hill. Honored teacher is Dr. Andrew Smith from Stevens High School, AP Physics 1 and Physics 2, 11th and 12th grade. Dr. Andrew Smith has had a great deal of influence in my life in the past 2 years, in which I have taken AP Physics 1 and 2. Dr. Smith has inspired me to work hard and strive greatness in my education and personal life. He came to class every day with an unrelenting, positive attitude and taught me more than I thought I ever knew. He inspired me to do things that I was afraid to do and steered me in the direction of a STEM field. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Gabriel Horn, who is a student at Central High School. His parents are Kelly and Sherry Horn. His nominated teacher is Kelly Horn of South Middle School. Kelly has taught Gabriel in both driver's ed and in life, from kindergarten to present. In Gabriel's words, the teacher and person who has had the most significant positive impact on my life is my dad. Besides being a great dad, he has essentially been my free of charge tutor, my advisor, and my counselor. When I was in the 8th grade, he was my driver's ed teacher, and from age 0 onward, he was my life teacher. I know I can succeed in whatever I choose because he built my foundation and he has my back.
Our next honored student is Caden Kelderman from Central High School. Proud parent is Renee Kelderman. Honored teacher is Beth Farrar from Central High School, chemistry and AP chemistry in 10th and 11th grade. Dr. Farrar taught me how important hard work is to succeed. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Jersey Kepler, who attends Central High School. She is the daughter of June and Justin Kepler. Her nominated teacher is Jeffrey Sheehy, who taught her AP, English 11, and journalism during her junior and senior years at Central. Here's what Jersey had to say. Mr. Sheehy is more than an amazing teacher. He is an incredible mentor. He has changed my life in more ways than just my education. He allows his students to explore their passions and encourages them to reach outside their comfort zones without the fear of failure and judgment. In his class, I felt like I could be myself, writing about what I wanted and reading when I wanted. His class has allowed me to further my love of reading and writing. I am so grateful that I took his classes the last 2 years. He really changed my life.
Our next honored student is Drew Kuski from Central High School. Proud parents are Steve and Janet Kuski. Honored teacher is Andrew Belsos from Central High School. Band and jazz band, 9th through 12th grade. Belsos has constantly provided every student he has worked with, including me, amazing personal advice and wisdom. Many people look to him as a source of guidance, and he has even helped me decide what college to go to. He has an amazing ability to relate to students and an amazing passion for music. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Christian Lanier, who attends Stevens High School. He is the son of James Lanier and Hong Nguyen. His nominated teacher is Sarah Kugel, who taught him chemistry in the 12th grade at Stevens. And here's what Christian wrote. Mrs. Kugel is my AP chemistry teacher. Her class not only teaches the necessary content, but also provides the resources for a fun class. Following a COVID year made in-person labs very engaging and fun. Ms. Kugel is not only a very open and kind teacher, but also a teacher who creates a comfortable and trusting learning environment. She has only further solidified my interest in a biochemistry major. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Deidre Martin from Stevens High School. Proud parents are Elizabeth and Charles Martin. Honored teacher is Angela Phillips from Stevens High School, English 9, grade 9. Angela Phillips is not only an amazing teacher, but an important role model. She has taught me the importance of patience and kindness when working with others and oneself. As a teacher, Ms. Phillips allows her students to learn how to manage their time and acknowledge their hard work. She did the same as the Stevens Color Guard coordinator. Ms. Phillips made sure that every Color Guard member was comfortable and confident in the choreography. The positive learning environment she fostered helped us become a strong team who looked out for one another and who built each other up. In the future, I will always remember her warmth and strive to become a light to others like she has been. I am so grateful that I have met such a wonderful mentor that has helped me become a more compassionate version of myself. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Jaden Matkins from Stevens High School. She is the daughter of James and Jennifer Matkins. Her nominated teacher is Kyron Huber, who taught her social studies in the 8th grade at West Middle School. And here's what Jaden had to say. In Mr. Huber's classroom, I was able to explore topics like government and history and form my own opinions. His way of presenting facts and describing events, along with a balanced approach that represented the different beliefs and reasons for disagreement, allowed me to understand a more holistic view of history. He allowed students having different views to have meaningful interaction and facilitated great discussion in the classroom. He showed me how to listen and how to absorb information with an open mind and understand that an issue always has multiple points of view. He taught me to think critically and look for personal bias, but form my own views. Today's world has plenty of conflict and people with vastly different beliefs. His humorous approach in the classroom led to an open and transparent discussion that taught me life skills like critical thinking and civil discourse. I also appreciated his encouragement and support of the classroom when he helped coach outside of the classroom, when he helped coach high jump and basketball. It was refreshing having his wisdom and perspective in the classroom, at the track, and on the court.
Our next honored student is Gretchen Noble from Stevens High School, daughter of Eva Amdahl. Honored teacher is Oliver Hasse from Stevens High School, German, 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. Taking German was one of the best decisions I had ever made because I met Herr Hasse, who, if you know him, is a hoot and a half. He is one of the most fun and inspiring teachers from whom I have learned so many life lessons that go beyond German. I have always felt welcomed and comfortable coming into his classroom, even when I didn't have him as a teacher. He would make time to talk to me about life, decisions I had struggled with, or even just to be someone to share some really good news with. For example, when we won the Chairman's Award for my robotic team, he was the first teacher I wanted to tell because he had helped me grow, and I have always looked up to him. I just want you to know, Herr Hasse, that you will never get rid of me because there will be no end date to the many visits to your classroom. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Bailey Pike from Central High School. She is the daughter of Lisa and Charlie Pike. Her nominated teacher is Lori Berink, who was her 3rd grade teacher at Valley View Elementary. In Bailey's words, I chose Mrs. Berink to accompany me tonight for the Evening of Excellence because not only did she have a huge impact on me as a student in her classroom, but she has also impacted me throughout the entirety of my educational journey. She's been nothing less than encouraging, caring, and supportive throughout the last 9 years. Mrs. Berink has connections throughout our family because she taught my brother-in-law, my older sister, my niece, and myself. She's the kind of teacher that works hard toward student success and is very passionate about her job. I looked forward to her class every day and always felt so excited to be there. I'm so grateful to have had someone who encouraged me and still does to this day. I want to thank Mrs. Berink for her constant support of me and for helping shape me into the person I am. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Kaylee Pillen from Stevens High School. Proud parents are Jennifer Pillen and Jason Gebhardt. Proud honored teacher is Timothy Sesso from West Middle School, Science, 8th grade. Mr. Sesso greatly impacted me in my education because he was able to make science fun and engaging. He was able to help me to find an interest in the subject and to like taking different science classes. This is a turn lead to me deciding on a career of forensic science and crime scene investigation. Cecil also didn't make mistakes a huge deal. When we built Rube Goldberg machines in his class, my group decided to try to spray paint a picture and almost had it done before the can went off prematurely and covered the room in green spray paint. Cecil didn't get mad and encouraged us to keep trying and even made the spray paint cap in his room as a memento of the paint disaster of 2018. P.S. I still think I could have gotten it to work. This experience taught me that mistakes are okay, and in the end, you can always fix things and make them better, and if it doesn't work out, there is always the option of trying something new. I've had a lot of teachers over the years, but Mr. Cecil definitely left a lasting impression on the way I approach my education and the decisions I'm making for my future. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Chancellor Potter, who is a student at Central High School. He is the son of Jeffrey and Jennifer Potter. His nominated teacher is Ryan Wheely, who taught him Army JROTC 4 at Central High School in the 10th through 12th grades. And here's what Chancellor wrote. Ryan Wheely has been an inspiration to me because he is an outstanding leader and mentor. When my classmates and I are assigned difficult tasks, he encourages us to do our best and never give up. I hope to be a positive role model like him someday. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Joseph Reed from Stevens High School. Proud parent is Mary Reed. Honored teacher is Dr. Hernberg from Stevens High School, Chemistry and AP Chemistry, 10th and 11th grade. Her knowledge and teaching ability sparks my interest in science, and especially chemistry. She always encouraged me and was kind enough to write me a very positive letter of recommendation for college. Thank you for helping me and inspiring me. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is David Robbins, who is a student at Stevens High School. He is the son of Doug and Amber Robbins. His nominated teacher is Amber Robbins, who taught him life science in the 7th grade at West Middle School. In David's words, the most influential teacher that has inspired me throughout my school years is by far my mom, Mrs. Robbins. I have benefited immensely from her 38 years of teaching experience. She taught me the value of a good education and instilled in me my love of science. There are many reasons I wish to honor her tonight. She has always proven to me that hard work and organization are important for success. She has been a great role model for me to take responsibility and persevere when I struggle. Her guidance and planning for the future has given me the opportunity to complete a year's worth of college classes before graduating high school. Her encouragement and her support have given me great confidence in my ability to succeed. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Hannah Salas from Central High School. Proud parents are Raul and Corey Salas. Honored teacher is Carrie Severson Stover from Central High School. Advanced English 10th grade. When told to pick a teacher who has impacted me during my education, Stover was a no-brainer. I have never really liked English, but Stover taught me how to grow over this dislike and appreciate how this subject would help me in the classroom and in my life. Not only has Stover taught me how to go about tasks within a classroom setting, she has also taught me the life skills of how to be hardworking, understanding, and caring. Whenever there was a big reading assignment or project coming up, she would always tell me to keep pushing through, even when the task at hand became challenging. Stover would remind me to go back to the main goal and its outcomes to keep my mindset in the right direction. With English not being my strongest suit, Stover was understanding in my challenges. If there was a topic I couldn't understand, she would find other resources to help me. But in the end, she knew I was giving my all in the assignment. Finally, caring. Every day, when I walked into class, I knew that Stover cared for her students' well-being and their learning. Even though I no longer technically take a class from her, I sit in on her other classes while I aid. I can still see these things happening within the classroom from every student that walks through the door. These lessons I've learned and actions shown by her will forever be carried throughout my life. Stover will always continue to impact me as life goes on. I am so thankful to have had her as my teacher. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Carter Schmitz, who attends Stevens High School. He is the son of Lowell and Julie Schmitz. Carter's nominated teacher is Scott Tubbs, who taught him AP U.S. History in the 10th grade at Stevens. Here's what Carter had to say. Mr. Tubbs has created a course that develops not only his students' knowledge of history, but also their critical thinking skills, writing abilities, and potential for success. I can credit Mr. Tubbs with spending countless hours helping me revise essays and prepare for the national exam as the culminating test of our knowledge of history. He regularly devoted his personal time to checking in on the well-being of each of his students and went out of his way to get to know each of us personally. I feel far more prepared to take on the rigors of higher education after learning so much from Mr. Tubbs and being continuously pushed to be my best. Beyond academic assistance, Mr. Tubbs has given me advice that has helped me so many times over the past year. He always advises us to only allow something to bother us for a set amount of time before taking a deep breath and moving on. I can never thank him enough for investing in me and believing in me, but recognizing him tonight as an incredible educator will be a start. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Joelle Simpson from Stevens High School. Proud parents are David and Valerie Simpson. Honored teacher is Shannon Zimiga from Stevens High School, Spanish, 10th and 11th grade. Mrs. Zimiga has constantly supported me to be successful throughout my high school education. Her class was a relaxing environment that always cultivated curiosity, discussion, and learning. She also has encouraged me and my figure skating goals. Without her voice of reason and countless hours of service as a board member of the Black Hills Figure Skating Club, I would have never been able to attain the level I am at now. I am truly grateful for her dedication to grow my passions on the ice and in the classroom. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Drew Solinsky from Central High School. He is the son of Ann and Dean Solinsky. His nominated teacher is Brian Higman, who taught him AP Physics and Astronomy in his junior and senior years at Central. And here's what Drew wrote. Brian Hageman has introduced and expanded the way I approach problems. He introduced me and developed my knowledge in science. Most of all, he has influenced my decision to what sciences I want to pursue in my future. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Jace Wetzler from Central High School. Proud parents are Myron and Larissa Wetzler. Honored teacher is Mr. Riggs from Central High School, Physics, 11th grade. Mr. Riggs' physics class has always stood out as one of my favorite classes. His class was enjoyable and fun, yet very educational and interesting. I still remember the acceleration of a body due to gravity in a constant 9.8 meters per second squared. Congratulations.
And our next honored student is Jet Wetzler, who is a student at Central High School. He is the son of Larissa and Myron Wetzler. His nominated teacher is Dr. Riggs, who taught him physics at Central High School in the 11th grade. And here's what Jet had to say. Dr. Riggs' physics class was impactful to my education. His art of teaching and explaining concepts made class fun and easy to learn. Dr. Riggs always provided interesting labs with real-life applications. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Abby Williams from Central High School. Proud parents are Misty Geffrey and Richard Williams. Honored teacher is Brian Hageman from Central High School, Physics, 11th grade. One main reason I chose Mr. Hageman is because he made me excited to go to class every day. Before his class, I never liked any science class, but I looked forward to his. He was there to help me whenever you needed and brought out my strength of math. He also encouraged me to try my hardest and do whatever I wanted to do in life, even if it wasn't what everyone else was doing. Overall, he is a genuine guy that inspired me to be adventurous in life. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Andrea Williams, who is a student at Central High School. She is the daughter of Misty Guffrey. Her nominated teacher is Mrs. Ward, who was her math teacher in the 8th grade at East Middle School. And here's what Andrea wrote. Mrs. Ward was very encouraging to my success in school. She helped me to become more confident in my ability in math by being helpful, encouraging, and making sure the whole class understood the topic we were learning. Mrs. Ward went above and beyond to encourage students to be successful. Congratulations.
Our next honored student is Jessie Williams from Central High School. Proud parent is Jolie Hale. Honored teacher is Shane Whitby from South Middle School, English, 8th grade. Mr. Whitby was one of the most impactful teachers in my K-12 schooling. He was a profound English teacher. However, he was even more profound in teaching me about life. He was my coach for many years and was always ready to teach me any knowledge he could pass on. From the football field to the track and all aspects of life, Mr. Whitby has been one of the best teachers and mentors and role model in my life. Congratulations.
So that concludes this part of the program. I would like to just say congratulations again to all of our distinguished scholars and their honored teachers. Can we give them all one more round of applause? And now I would like to introduce Kara Flynn, who is the Executive Director of the Rapid City Public School Foundation, for some closing remarks.
Thanks, Sandy. On behalf of my board, I want to thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate the amazing accomplishments of our public school students and staff. Before we go, I would like to recognize our outgoing board members, two of whom were just standing here. Carrie Diamond, our current past president, and Sandy Carlson, our current president, will both be leaving the board after 6 years of service. We thank them both for their hard work and guidance. Our principal representative, Mr. Scott Ferris, is also leaving us. His insight into our grant work has been invaluable. Finally, we would like to extend a big thank you to Dr. Lori Simon, who has embraced our work and mission since the day she started. Thank you, Dr. Simon, for all you have done to increase excellence in Rapid City area schools. Evening of Excellence is the main fundraiser for our grants program. You'll find a listing of our donors on pages 4 and 5 of the program. And over the last, how many years, Sharon? 27 years. We've given out over $800,000 in grants to teachers within the Rapid City area schools. In fact, many of the educators are in this room. If you've received a grant from the Public School Foundation, will you raise your hand? And last Thursday, we just approved another $9,100 worth of grant requests to give educators the tools they need to inspire students. Keep following our Facebook page and website for more information. Evening of Excellence has always been about recognizing the excellence that results from hardworking students collaborating with outstanding professional educators. I've been thinking this year about how when our children are young, we tell them to look for the helpers, at least Mr. Rogers does, if they get lost in order to find their way back to us safely. In my house, this happened most often in the grocery store. In reading each of the student statements about their teachers, whether verbose or succinct, I noticed they spoke not about what their teachers taught them, but about how their teachers taught them to reach their potential. Hard work, resilience, research, civil discourse, deep breaths, setting higher goals. Each of these exemplary professionals has mastered not only the subject matter they teach, but also the art of helping students find their way, not to safety like when they were toddlers in the grocery store, but to the best version of themselves. As parents, we can only help our children so much before we need the partnership of a larger community. And I am proud of the community of support that is the Rapid City area schools. Next week, May 2nd through the 6th, is Teacher Appreciation Week. We'll be drawing 80 Above and Beyond card winners at the Board of Education meeting on May 3rd to recognize staff that go the extra mile with a $50 check, thanks to Denny Menholt Chevrolet. It's been a long, hard year. Please tell a teacher that you appreciate them. And speaking of appreciation, thank you to our event sponsors, the State Farm agencies of Matt McCormick and Scott Carlson, Monument Health, and Black Hills Energy. We couldn't do this without you. Good luck to everyone as we enter into the last month of school. Travel safely and have a good night. Thank you.
Gear up for summer at the Denny Menholt dealerships in Rapid City. Trade-in values are at an all-time high, and there's never been a better time to buy. With over 400 vehicles on location, you're guaranteed to find the right ride to take you into summer. And while you're here, make sure to sign up to win some great summer gear, like a Rice Honda side-by-side, Black Hills Fireplace Traeger smoker, a variety of gift certificates, and more. Come by and check out a great selection of vehicles and summer gear at any of the Denny Menholt dealerships in Rapid City and at menholtsummer.com.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Everyone says they want to change the world.
But not everyone will.
We are not everyone.
You're doing a lot. Maybe you're starting a family, building a home, growing a business. Security First Bank knows your life is constantly changing. And while our commitment remains constant, we're changing too, with tools, technology, and new products from people you trust. For all the ways you're changing and all the things you're doing, we're the bank. Security First Bank. Member FDIC.
Gear up for summer.